On a quiet night in December 1975, gunshots echoed through a peaceful Long Island neighborhood. By morning, 6 members of the DeFeo family lay dead in their beds, murdered in cold blood by their own son. But what happened next would turn this house into a nightmare beyond imagination. This is the true story of the Amityville Horror. Ronald Butch DeFeo Jr. was a troubled man. On November 13, 1974, he took a .35 caliber rifle and shot his parents, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters as they slept. He later claimed voices in the house told him to do it. The trial was a media circus, but changed his story multiple times, first blaming a mob hitman, then claiming demonic possession. But the truth was far more sinister. Because just 1 year later, a new family moved in, and the horror began again. The trial was a media circus, but changed his story multiple times, first blaming a mob hitman, then claiming demonic possession. But the truth was far more sinister. Because just 1 year later, a new family moved in, and the horror began again. In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz bought the house at a steal, unaware of its gruesome past. Almost immediately, things went wrong. Kathy's daughter, Missy, began talking to an imaginary friend named Jody, a demonic pig-like creature with glowing red eyes. George would wake at 3:15 a.m., the exact time of the DeFeo murders, to a putrid stench and unseen hands slamming doors. A priest was called to bless the house, but as he sprinkled holy water, a deep, guttural voice growled, "Get out."
Only we can hear in the house. And the wind is raging, but the lights stay on. Everyone off now lit. We've brought Harry up.
The Lutzes fled after just 28 days, sparking a media frenzy. Their story became a best-selling book and blockbuster movie. But was it real, or an elaborate hoax? Critics pointed out inconsistencies. George Lutz was involved in a lawsuit over the book deal. Paranormal investigators found no evidence of hauntings. Even Butch DeFeo's lawyer called it a money-making scheme.
Why did it happen to me? I don't really know. I do not have the answers to that. I've played places like Amityville. That, if you gave me $1 billion, I wouldn't be in your house today. Because it messed up my life and my husband's life. Terrible, horrible, horrible place. Oh, it was terrible. That's where I levitated my body in that home. And it was, the things that happened there were terrible. Really, really terrible.
Whether fact or fiction, the Amityville Horror remains one of America's most infamous hauntings. The house still draws tourists, and some say the spirits never left. Would you spend a night in the Amityville house? Subscribe The Nameless Victim for more mysteries and crime stories.